We're going to start with some single leg work here. So come onto all fours and then drop down onto your left forearm, and your right elbow is going to point behind you towards the back of the room. So your left leg is going to stay balanced on the mat. Right leg lifts up to about hip height. Now, I want you to make sure you're lifted here. So lifting that belly into the spine. I don't want any collapsing like this or any hunching like this. Nice, strong spine. Point those right toes as you lift the leg and then lower, tapping down the toe to the mat. So we lift and lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, keep that neck nice and long, 2, 1. Then we hold that leg at hip height. Top of the foot is facing down the mat, and just draw some small circles with your big toe. So draw a circle about the size of a dinner plate here, and just keep pulling that belly in. Keep pointing that right elbow to the back of the room for 3, 2, and reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and we hold that leg at hip height. Lift that heel up towards the ceiling for tiny pulses. Squeezing those glutes, booty already on fire. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pull that right knee to your right elbow, and I'm going to switch sides so you can see this a little bit better. So right knee pulls to right elbow and extends back. So think about squeezing those obliques as you bring that knee in towards your elbow. And 6, last 5. So here you can really see how I'm talking about pointing that right elbow towards the back of the room. For 3, 2, 1, and we keep going with that, and we add an extension. So we're straightening that right leg once our knee hits the elbow. So knee to elbow, extend, knee back. Good. For 6, for 5, 4. If this is too much pressure in your left hip, make sure you're leaning forward so that your body is coming towards the top of your mat, reaching over that left forearm. That will help make sure your weight is nice and distributed over your hips. We have one more here. Good. Now send it back and just pulse up again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We add rainbows. So we lift that leg up, tap down opposite side, lifting back up, tap down, and tap. Really squeezing those abdominals as you cross that leg to the opposite side, controlling your foot as you tap it down. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we lower that leg all the way down. Come lay onto your left side body. So lengthen nice and long on the mat here. I'm just gonna make sure you can see me. Okay, so legs are nice and long in a parallel line. If you feel off balance and you need a little more stability, lift your legs up and bring them towards the front of your mat. The staggered stance should help give you that stability. I'm going to try to keep my legs nice in line with my upper body. So left toe points, top toe flex to lift, point to lower. Flex to lift, point to lower. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. For 5, for 4, 3. Make sure that left rib cage is lifting up off of the mat. I should be able to slide my hand underneath your side body. Last time. Point to lower. Now flex that foot, lift back up, hip height, point the toe, and draw small circles coming forward. For 10, 9, 8. Again, keep pulling the belly in, lifting that left side body up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse that heel up. 10, 9, oh boy, hip on fire. 6, it's crazy how it comes so quickly. Oh, that sounds bad. You know what I meant. 3, 2, 1, bring that knee to your elbow and send it back. So just like we did on all fours, our knee is pulling into our elbow as we crunch our obliques to help move our leg. So the movement of the leg is being initiated and controlled by the stomach. Let's do 2 more here and then we'll extend. 2, 1. Good. Now bring that knee back and straighten out in front of you. Knee bends, extends, knee to elbow, keeping that toe nice and pointed. The pointed toe might seem kind of random, but it's such a great signal to activate the muscles in your legs. So you're turning this really into a beautiful full body workout. Let's do 2 more. 2. Last one. We send that leg back and we pulse our heel up towards the ceiling, toes dangling. Neck is nice and long here. Chest is open. For 7, 6, oh my God, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg, lengthening it as much as you can all the way down to the floor. Good. And just tap out that hip. And we'll move on to the opposite side. So come back on all fours. I'm going to come back to face this way so you can see my left side body. And you can stay on all fours here. I like to come down onto one forearm, but you really feel what feels good in your body and what helps you engage the abdominals the most here. So I'll start down on all fours. Left leg extends behind me, toe is pointed, and I lower, lift the leg for 10, 9, 8. So see when I come down on all fours, this is totally fine too. This is a great way to keep the abdominals nice and engaged. Just whatever feels good. For 4, 3, last 2, last 1, leg lifts up to hip height and small circles going in one direction. Again, about the size of a dinner plate. Keeping that left elbow pointed back behind you, leaning forward so that your chest is over that right arm. For 3, 2, and we reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we pulse that heel up towards the ceiling. So it's a small movement here, small and mighty, but think about really lengthening that left leg, like you're reaching your heel towards the back of the room. For 5, for 4, 3, keep that belly pulled in, 2, 1, knee to elbow, crunching those obliques. Good. Again, controlling the knee almost like you're slowing the leg down as it comes to meet that elbow. The more you control the movements rather than letting gravity or momentum take over, the more you'll feel sore in the most random places tomorrow. Last 3, 2, chest is open, nice and proud. Last one, we send it back. The knee comes back to the elbow, leg extends, knee bends, and send it back. Good, so 2 parts, knee to elbow, straight leg, bend, back. Good. Breathe, inhale. Exhale as you send it back. Inhale and exhale. Last 3, glutes already burning. 2, see if you can lift that leg even higher. Last 1, leg comes back and pulse that heel up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way down onto that right side body. Again, you can press that top hand in front of your chest, legs stay nice and long, or pull them forward towards the front of your mat if you need a little more stability. Okay, point those left toes to lift, flex to lower. We point to lift and we flex to lower. I think one of the most important things you can do here is keep that belly pulled in super tight so that, like I said before, I can imagine me sliding my hand underneath that right rib cage. That's how much I want your abdominals engaged here. Last 4, breathe. 3, pointing and reaching that heel as you flex. Last 1, flex to lift. Now point that toe, small circles coming forward. This is like really where you start to be wondering how this could be happening without any weights. For 4, 3, 2, and reverse for 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg is nice and long. Point that heel up towards the ceiling and toes dangle. Wow. For 6, 5, 4. Lengthen that left leg. 3, 2. Keep going. Bend that knee into the elbow and send it back. We're almost there. This should almost feel like a nice little release. For 3, 2 more, then we add the extension. Last one, knee to elbow, leg reaches in front and send it back. Try to keep that left foot nice and pointed. Keep that right rib cage lifted. I know there's so much to think about as we go through these moves. I promise it becomes second nature eventually, so don't be discouraged. And if you feel like you're not doing it right, you're doing it, and that's perfect. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Send that leg back. Pulse that heel up. Foot is flexed. Left heel reaches for the ceiling. Added challenge. If you can lift that leg or hand off of the mat, place it behind your head. I'm swaying. If you fall over, it's okay. For 5, oh my God, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Go ahead and shake it out.